Coming into Miami, Florida, that's the destination for the Nets. The big man with a touch as soft as a feather. Nikola Vucevic getting locked in and ready to lead the way for his team as they get ready to tip off here in South Florida. Nets, Heat, coming right up. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. So a moment now to see the story for Cameron Thomas.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
So the Nets starting 5. We've got Thomas, also Collins out there, Dylan Brooks out there with Vucevic, and it's Moon in at the power forward. And for the Heat, we've got Tyler Hero. Waller is out there with Bosh. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Wade in at the 2-guard spot. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the end. Back to the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Outside Bosh from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Chris Bosh has really put the work in over the last few years to improve his outside shot, which means that you can't leave him open, even from 3.
Here's Moon. Playing Oklahoma City, he was nearly unstoppable. Thomas gets the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, Hero. Wade on the wing. Lays it up off the glass.
And you gotta like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Hero against Collins. Right side Thomas. Pass to Moon. From deep. Rebounded by Baller. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Thunder. First quarter, just over a minute played. Wade on the wing. In the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive.
Oh, high motor play by Wade. The defender fouls him, but he still is able to get his shot off.
The Heat shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. First free throw is good.
Oh, one of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
And both free throws good for Wade. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good for Moon. Second free throw, no good. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on Project Big Man, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. And you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Now, here's Thomas after Tyler Herro's miss. Thomas against Wade. 6 to shoot. Vucevic setting the pick for Collins. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Vucevic with the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Bosch after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Bosch passes to Adebayo. Here's Baller coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Over in the corner, Herro. And again, it's the Heat missing. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Thomas. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Traps in the tray. Thomas got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here's Wade. Adebayo with this screen on Brooks. Wade passes the ball. Miami needs to get a shot off. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Brooks, the pass to Thomas. Back to Brooks for the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And here's Herro. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 4-point game. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Adebayo, trying to end the drought. He's off on that one. Nets leading by 4. Brooks, the pass to Thomas. Brooks with a screen on Herro. It's Thomas outside. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Bosch with it. Wade outside. Over Brooks. Wade finds Adebayo. Rebounded by the Nets.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside Thomas. Fires high post. That's no good, and now he's missed two and made two. Floats it up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. In third, the Nets.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
It's the Nets now. To the right side. Brooks outside. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Baller. Nothing on the board. Now here's Brooks. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, Hero. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Wade surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. Here he goes. Pass to Bosh. Moon pulls it in.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Stolen by Hero. Out to the right wing. Hero sets the pick for Bosh. Wade outside. Clock at 6. Nice D from Brooks. And here are the Nets. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Collins kicks to Thomas. Releases from 15. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Wade against Thomas. Wade left side. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago. And most would consider that to be a success.
First one falls for him. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Ware's checked in. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Chris Bosh. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Baller. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Hero. The Nets also changing it up. Kayla Martin's checked in for Vucevic. Allen comes in for Brooks. And Beal subbed in for Thomas. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Outside, Martin. Now Beal. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Allen. Pass to Moon. Rebound by the Heat.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Shot from 12. That's good from Wade on the assist by Wiggins. Wade's got 7 points in the game.
Out in the open floor, Wade can really turn on the Jets.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Heat making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Wiggins against Allen. Pass to Moon. Three-pointer. Wiggins with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Outside Rozier. Jaquez against Martin. Jaquez the pass to Wiggins. Good ball movement here by Miami. And taken away by Moon. Inside, here's Martin. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What focus from Martin, not allowing the defense to even get to him.
The Heat trail by 3. And here is Rozier. He has yet to score. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Miami again turning it over. And you watch Terry Rozier. His playmaking, Brent, has really ascended over the years.
Yeah, Terry has had a really good career and has been a little bit quiet and muted because of where he has played his career. But his opportunity as a secondary role guy to come in and score the basketball and put pressure on the defense, he is a go-to guy for stretches for any team.
Now here's Beal. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. Outside for Martin. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Bradley Beal. He's averaging 14 points a game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Collins. Here's Powell. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, just keeping it simple that time, Norman Powell. Nice job.
Rozier against VanVleet. Here's Beal. Miami grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Here's Rozier after the made shot from Bradley Beal. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. And no good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Van Vliet on the wing. Rozier defending. Van Vliet looking around. Got a hand on it. Jaquez with the ball. Still scoreless. 1:39 left to play here in the first. The shot by Powell, no good. Brooklyn's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Outside, Beal. There's the 3. Wiggins with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Rozier finds Powell. And here's Wiggins. Moon pulls it in. Moon's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Allen. Here's Van Vliet from past the arc. No good on the shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Jaquez the pass to Rozier. Here's the screen. Wiggins with the bounce pass. It's stolen by Allen. Now here's Van Vliet. Rozier defending. Pass to Beal. Fires the 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
Advantageous if you can get in Bradley Beal's airspace before he catches. Otherwise, that happens.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Powell, that's good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Van Vliet. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Moon. Fires for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And that does it for the first quarter. Nets out in front, leading by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
So it's Brooklyn now. They lead by 4. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Tyler Hero out there with Wade. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Bosh. And it's Highsmith in at the 3. The Heat shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And the first one drops. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
And Hero drops them both. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Wade outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
As we saw there, defenders sometimes have no choice but to resort to fouling Dwayne Wade when he gets that deep in the paint.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
That one misses. Nets leading by 4. It's Brooks on the wing. Wade is covering. Out to Brooks. Vucevic is screen on Wade. Brooks against Wade. Just 2 to shoot. Out left to the wing. The wide open look here for Vucevic. The offensive rebound. Outside Thomas. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wade outside. They get a hand on it. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Heads up play by Martin. Just get a running start and score off the break.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Bosch. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Adebayo. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And so Thomas will bring it up for the Nets. 4-point game. Outside Martin. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Brooks kicks to Thomas. Vucevic setting the pick for Thomas. Knocks down the 3 ball. Thomas got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Nets leading by 5. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. checked in for the Heat. Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. The Nets second.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Outside Collins. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Hero. Collins with some nice D.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now, here's Collins. Pass to Thomas. Jacks up a three. Miami grabs the miss.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Here's Baller. Hero on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. Collins against Hero. Collins with some nice D. Now, here's Thomas. Back to Collins. Lets it go from deep. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Highsmith. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Highsmith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Thomas. 8 points for him. Outside for Martin. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. A shot missing. The Heat trail by 5. And it's Wade in the corner. The 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Nets shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Pass to Vucevic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Outside, Hero. Out to the wing. Unloads. Baller misses. Nets leading by 7. Outside, Martin. Pass to Vucevic. Over Bosch. And it's Vucevic missing.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Baller, that's good. Burnett shooting around 40% from the floor here. Outside, Martin. Back to Thomas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thomas got 10 points.
Nice pass from the swingman, Martin, proving what a team player he is.
Now Hero. Wade on the wing. Back to Hero. To the wing right side. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Baller.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 10. Vucevic a screen on Wade. It's Thomas on the wing. Wade is covering. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by the Heat. And here is Hero. To the middle. Here's Baller. That shot off. Great D that time from Thomas. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. They lead by 4. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get loud!
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. The Nets also changing it up. Moon's checked in, and it's Carter in for Dillon Brooks. The Heat trail by 6. Powell with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Carter outside. Puts up a 3. Jaquez with the rebound. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Wiggins and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Collins and finished off by Collins.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Powell against Beal. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Powell.
I like that hoop from Norman Powell. Shoot it close to the hoop. Forget the long-range stuff. Make it easy on yourself.
Powell against Beal. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Beal's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
Beal finding ways to score the ball.
The Heat shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Wiggins. From downtown, he's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Nets leading by 5. Here's Beal. He has 7. There's a good screen. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Well, that's some flashy footwork there from Bradley Beal.
Miami's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Now, here's Rozier. No scoring in this one. A three-pointer. Wiggins and the Heat. Another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And for the Nets, they're shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. And Moon kicks to Carter. Pass to Beal. High post Vucevic. 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
It's his first trip to the line.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Nets. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Rozier. Hasn't made one yet. Ware kicks to Rozier. Shoots over VanVleet. And it's Rozier missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Moon. There's Beal with the three. Miami grabs the miss. Jaquez has got his fourth rebound in this one. Higgins outside. There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. Powell inside. He's covered by Beal. The shot by Powell, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Offensive rebound. Moon with the bucket. Moon's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Rozier against VanVleet. On the wing, Rozier. Pass to Ware. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Vucevic. And so VanVleet will bring it up for Brooklyn. Carter kicks to Moon. Powell against Beal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Bradley Beal has been one of the most consistent scorers in the game year after year. He is an offensive machine.
First trip to the line for him here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Everyone knows that Bradley Beal is going to produce, but he plays with such great effort at both ends. He doesn't just kick his feet up when he's on D.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Van Vliet against Rozier. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Adebayo. He's covered by Moon. Adebayo down low. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the power of Adebayo. Get off me.
The Heat have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
That free throw, no good.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Allen's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, a true defensive anchor.
Now Van Vliet, still without a basket. Two on the clock. Misses the layup. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Bradley, great first half for you. Look, we know you come from a football-playing family. It looked like you wanted to establish control in a football-type way in the first half.
Oh, you have to. This is a physical game. You see the refs they call a lot of hard fouls, but sometimes they don't call them. So, I mean, you can't complain about it. You just have to just keep attacking. And these guys are big. I mean, this is the NBA, so you have to be physical and not complain and try to go strong every time you go to the basket.
Bradley, thanks for your time. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. A fun-filled evening underway, and before we talk about the first half of this game, let's see those power rankings. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning those midnight oils, man. You been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Brooklyn Nets.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Nets leading by 9. Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's foul. Cam Thomas is out there with Collins. Then it's Brooks, and it's Vucevic, and it's Moon in at the 4. Now, here's Collins. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Rebound by the Heat. Heroes got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Bosh.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Thomas passes to Brooks. And here is Thomas. Pass to Vucevic. Over Adebayo. And it's Vucevic missing. Miami's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. Collins against Hero. Wade outside. Pass to Bosh. Fires from deep. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do.
Boozer, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Nets. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And checking out Miami, a couple spots below.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
And a menace defensively, Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Wade has the open look. No good on the 3.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Thomas, that's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Wade after the basket by Brooklyn. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Good D by Boozer. Brooklyn leading by 10. Outside Thomas. Left side Collins. Over Bosh. Second shot opportunity. And Boozer lays it in.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
And Boozer with the block. And they recover it. Outside Hero. To halt the run. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now Thomas, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Hero. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Thomas got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets. Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Adebayo against Boozer. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one. Bradley Beal's checked in for Boozer.
Basket as he goes to the free throw line. My call would sound like this.
Mind the lanes.
Now line, Jaylen Brown. 1.
Free throw good, Adebayo. Beal with it. 11 points in the game. Outside Thomas. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Thomas got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nets.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now for an update on Vucevic's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Nets. He said it looks like he bruised his tailbone on that play. The team was just starting to settle into its rotations. Now, next man up. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Heat getting the bucket. And Beal kicks to Collins. Shoots over Hero. Shot by Collins, no good. The Heat trail by 12. Baller passes to Hero. Bosch, a screen on Thomas. Beal against Wade. Pass to Bowler. And the lead is down inside single digits. Bowler's got 10 points in the game.
As soon as Wade looks up and sees his teammate all alone, simple pass, throws it ahead, uncontested jet.
There's Thomas with the three. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Outside Bosch. Here's Adebayo. He's got 12. Here's Wade. He takes it in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Dwayne Wade still possesses a relentless ability to attack the rim. D has no choice but to foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Take a break.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
The first free throw is good, so both teams changing it up here. So he gets them both. Now here's Beal. 11 points in the game. Thomas, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Thomas from outside the arc. And Ware